about him. I took a liking to him, seeing him in the gym putting the work in. So his hard work is a testament to how he won that fight because I seen him sparring with Shakur. He was in camp, sparring with Shakur. I even seen him spar with Keyshawn. Um, he was working hard. You can tell that a lot of people get a trickle down effect, like as far as training with guys like Shakur, guys training with Boots and Devin, and hard working fighters. Sometimes people adapt that into their system. So I could see that with Ford, like he had the conditioning at the end to be able to even do that. If he ain't take it serious and did like a lot of fighters do now, that wouldn't have happened. He was able to step on the gas in the last round, which is huge because a lot of people be gassed out in that kind of fight. So, but I'm not surprised because I seen him boxing and training hard out here, out there in Vegas. He was working hard, so that's when I liked him, and I'm like, damn, he putting his work in, and he capitalizing off what he's seeing and what he working with. He working with Shakur and people like that. He taking that and putting a feather in his cap like you supposed to do.
So, I mean, he's a great fighter. Eddie Hearn has discovered him a long time ago. I guess Raymond DM'd Eddie Hearn, and they started their relationship like that. He's from Camden, New Jersey. Um, he's undefeated. He has a 53% KO ratio. He's 24 years old, southpaw, 5'6", 79-inch reach. So they have him here as number 5 as the in the world on box rec for featherweights, and number 2. Um, the other one that they have in front of him is Brandon Figueroa. Why would that be?
Oh man, that'd be a good fight.
Mm.
I don't even think of that. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should make that happen.
Figueroa
They
with a
should make that happen.
24-1. His only
That'd
loss
be a
was
good
to
fight.
Stephen Fulton.
Man, that'd be a great fight. I ain't even think of that one. You know what? I'd love to see Fulton versus Ford. That'd be a big fight.
Fire.
Yeah, that's them two good fights right there. But I like Fulton versus Ford. That'd be a good fight.
Um, what do you think about the actual performance itself? A lot of the commentators had him down on the fight. Um, I had him up. I had him up around the 2. Before that 12th. What do you think about uh the actual scoring itself of the fight? It was close.
Yeah, it was close, but I mean, I think Ford might have said that he figured he was down a little or something because he
Hmm.
said he kind of needed a knockout. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I mean. He probably was down by a little bit, and he definitely handled his business. He
Uh,
definitely handled his business, though.
do you feel like if he didn't score that knockout at the end, he wouldn't have been able to?
The way they had the scorecards, he would have lost. From what I saw, one had him up and two had him down by a couple rounds. So it was a split decision, I think, and it would have went to the other guy.
So coming into
I think
2024, where do you rate this type of performance? I mean, it kind of looked like a movie to me. You're down, you're catching up, but you're kind of down a good amount, from the beginning, and then towards the end, the middle of the fight, you just start gaining, 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 gaining. Um, and you could see that his mentality wasn't to win after the eighth round. It was more the mentality of, I'm trying to get you out of here already. Like he had a mentality to get you out of there. You could see him getting hit with certain stuff like jabs, not really coming in with the jab, kind of just walking his opponent down. I think we got to speak a little bit upon that because um people don't understand once you get your opponent like you know exhausted, their punches don't hurt, they're not that much of effective,
Yeah.
so you just start getting lazy with the walk down. Talk to me about that situation. Talk to me about Coach Anthony in the corner. Talk to me about the performance, like on a breakdown scale.
Yeah, it was a good job, man. Because he wanted to kind of well, basically what he did was anything you would talk to a fighter about in camp and work on, he put it in the fight, and that's all you could ask for as a coach because a lot of fighters don't. They don't. They don't. They don't do what they did in training in the fight. So Ford to me mixed it up, and like I said, I think, damn, which round? I kind of caught it from the middle, sort of like the middle or the end, and it was a good fight though. He did what he was supposed to do. He kind of showed a little bit of one thing I do like that he did. He fought. Now this is what I told you about, dude. What's his name that fought Tiafimo? He should have fought more like how he fought.
Like who
He
fought?
he fought to win and take the title. Like dude ain't do that.
Oh, Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz. That's why I say he didn't get robbed versus
No,
Tiafimo.
he showed straight champion caliber type of a level, and dogness. Like he showed a lot. He got a big cut. That's a big cut. That was a big cut that he had
Yeah,
on
that
that.
was a big cut. But he showed to go take it. Like, man, you know what? I might be losing. Let me go ahead and take it out. At least try to attempt to. Like, if Ortiz had that approach, he would have won that night because he was the better man that night. Like that was for him to win. But you got to go take. You got to put it. You can't fight like you sparring in no title fight. Ford really showed a lot of other fighters. Young fighters, especially when they get in their first shot, like go out there and take it. Do all you can to take it out the judge's hands.
Right, right. Um, Now as far as now he is the WBA champion at 126 pounds, and he does. He spoke upon wanting to move up for a while. He's a stocky kid for the division, a good size for the division. Wanted to move up to 130. Now, um, the guy that has the WBA title up there is Lamont Roach. He kind of
Yeah,
wanted Lamont Roach, kind of like you could tell that that's where the energy is. It's like this is where I want to go. So he could be first in line for that, as long as he petitions. Correct?
I don't know about first in line, but yeah, he should be able to get him. I mean, Eddie Hearn seemed to like Ford, so
Unless he goes for any of the other champions next.
yeah, Eddie Hearn seemed to like Ford. So I think he can get it done. And that weight to me is weak. So I mean, but I would like to see him, like I said, fight
It's not that
full.
weak now.
No,
One
it's weak to
thirty.
me. It's weak.
Yo, if Ford moves up,
Man, listen, that weight is weak to me. Like I know boxing. It's weak.
because you can't you
No, hold on. You know what I would like to see? Him versus Inuoe. Too. Him versus Inuoe, him versus Fulton, or him versus Figueroa.
damn.
Them
Yo,
three.
if you watching Inuit versus Ford, that would be crazy.
Great
But
fight.
yo, I'll tell you right now, Inuit is no one to play with. If he, but
Yeah,
then again, moving up to a big
yeah,
126
whole different.
pounder,
That's what I'm saying. And then
he's a big 126.
and not only that, Ford is coming to win. We seen how he fought. That dude that Ford fought yesterday could fight. Because I
Yeah,
started watching him a couple days before the fight, and I'm like, damn, he really getting a tough title fight. Like
you
a
told
lot
me.
of
You
dudes kind
text
of
me.
picked it. Yeah, they picked the easy fight. I've never seen, dude. I watched him. I'm like, damn, this fight gonna be kind of close. I knew it was gonna be. I ain't know dude could fight, so I'm like, all right, 4 beat, and then he stopped him at the end. So I would like to see him versus Inuoe versus Fulton versus Figueroa. Maybe one of them fight. Inuoe probably be a minute because he ain't moving up yet, but I'd like to see him at featherweight for a minute because it's bigger fights
Mm.
between there. And I think that Inuoe would be the one. Like if he can, even in about a year, if he can pull that fight, them two fight each other, that'd be a great fight right there. So yeah, definitely him versus Inuoe would be a good one. Because Inuoe got the experience, he got the size, and but Inuoe, he got the experience to move up and fight him.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I think Shushu, Shushu and Ford,
Oh yeah, yep,
Shushu and Ford at 35 or 30.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, in the future, yep, guys like that'll be coming in. Yeah, you got some good fights. Yeah, you got some good fights that can be made.